On Thursday, Judge Arthur Engoron decided that he would listen to Donald Trump's attorneys and take a moment or two to reconsider the $10,000 fine that he slapped on Donald Trump on Wednesday for violating the gag order against him. So Engoron yesterday in court, to start things off, sat for a few moments and then announced, nope, I'm not going to take it away. I stand by my decision that Donald Trump was being dishonest when he took the stand, and he was attacking my clerk and not Michael Cohen. And one of the reasons, by the way, that Engoron came to this decision to not revoke the $10,000 sanction is because he pointed out that the way Donald Trump spoke about the so-called person sitting next to Engoron in the Post, more partisan than him sitting next to him. Engoron pointed out that you've literally never described Michael Cohen using any of those words. Never. However, you have used those words to describe people in the courtroom, so why should I believe you when you say that suddenly you're lobbing that line of attack against Michael Cohen? Like, that doesn't make any sense, the judge says. So Donald Trump lawyer Christopher Keese announced that he is going to appeal this decision by the judge to charge Donald Trump $10,000 for violating the gag order. He's going to challenge it, folks. He's going to appeal it. We're going to go to a higher power. Hell, we'll take it all the way to the Supreme Court if we got to. Over $10,000 for a so-called billionaire. Maybe Trump's finances are a little bit inflated if he's struggling to come up with the 10 grand to pay for his transgressions, I guess. But here's the thing. This is not necessarily a legal verdict. So appealing a sanction from a judge is an exceptionally difficult move. Again, if it were a verdict, verdicts can be appealed all day. But a motion from a judge, which is what this effectively is, that's a lot harder to get overturned. And of course, it does create a little bit of issue between the respective courts. There is a respect and a boundary issue. The judge is allowed to do what the judge says they're going to do within the confines of their own courtroom. So this is a losing matter. But it's become apparent to me that I think what I'm watching happen here, not just in the New York fraud trial, but with all of these other trials with Donald Trump, I feel like his lawyers are screwing him over. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but when you look at all of the idiotic, frivolous motions they file, these stupid appeals, we're going to appeal the gag order ruling. What happens when the lawyers do these things? They bill you more hours because they're going to do more work because they got to write all this stuff up. And when you got lawyers who could be charging you upwards of between $2,000 and $4,000 an hour, filing all these idiotic motions, yeah, they get laughed at in court, but the lawyers are the ones laughing all the way to the bank. So I know that Donald Trump wants to think these lawyers are acting in his best interest, and maybe he's even the one instructing them to do these stupid things. But either way, whether it's through a grift or just through following Trump's orders, these lawyers are making a lot of money off of this, and Trump may want to think twice about having these idiots appeal every single word that the judge says. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.